You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, if you can hear me immediately, if you can hear me, you just put it in the comment section that you can hear me. If you can hear me, just put it in the comment section that you can hear me. Just put it that you can hear me wherever you are from. Wherever you are from, you just do well. Okay, 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 okay. So we've just gotten started now. We just got it started. We just got it started. I can see some people joined us and they moved out because of their network. I've just read in my chat box that you're having a problem joining. Okay, so as many that can join, once you come in, just put in your name, put in where you're coming from, wherever the country you're coming from. You're from Nigeria, you're from United States, you're from United Kingdom, you're from Kenya, wherever, Germany, Sweden, wherever you're from, just put it right there in the comment section. Okay. And I will ensure that for every single person that put his name on the comment section, for every question you put in there, I'm going to answer. So just prepare your mind for questions, prepare your bets, those bet slips you want for attention. Just put it right there. Just comment your bet for today, and I'll react to every single bet. Okay, and ensure you ask questions if necessary every 3 to 5 minutes. Be sure I'm going to respond immediately. So as you come in, just ensure you register your name, where you're from, tap the like button, ensure you are subscribed. Today is going to be hot. Today we're going to treat in something which is going to bust your mind. Okay, so ensure that you you comment. Ensure you comment where you're from. Very very important. Subscribe. Drop a yes if you've done this. Drop a yes if you've done this. Okay, so so today we'll be looking at how I pick three short games every single week. Okay, every single week, how I pick three short games. We're going to look at today being Saturday. We're going to pick our night bet sleeps. Okay, we're going to review. I don't know whatever the bet sleeps you've played for today. If you have lost a lot of money, because I'm very certain several persons have lost a lot of money. Okay, if you are the person, if you are someone who has lost a lot of money, okay, I mean, do not be weary, do not be weary, do not be weary, okay. Today you are going to recover those bets. Okay, you're going to recover those bets if you can learn what I am teaching you for today. I'm right sure that you are going to recover this bet. Okay, so ensure that you stick to this uh, to this live session. Ensure you stick to this live session. Um, I'm telling you that you will never regret it. Okay. So I love you guys. So today we're going to deep dive into three proven strategies I've used. Something is what triggers me the most uh, in this betting journey is when I see a lot of persons who are who are making a lot of money through my betting strategies. Okay, when I've received several messages, thank you messages, stating how they have used our strategies and have worked for them. Okay, so if you are one of those persons, I congratulate you. I congratulate you. Today you're going to learn something new, something so fabulous that you can use in this your betting journey, and you will thank me bigger. Okay, okay. So this is just right for you. Okay, so as I said earlier on, comment your bet for today, and I'm going to react live to them. Okay, ask your questions, and I'm going to react to them one after the other. Okay, so before we jump into the slaves and strategies, let's set the foundation right. Uh, Smart betting is not guesswork. Okay, it's a system. Okay, and that's what I just put out right here. Okay, smart betting is not guesswork; it is a system. Okay, it requires patience. It's emotional control, and it's about value and long-term profit. Okay, so I just laugh many a times when some persons come on my Telegram and they ask me some questions. So, what's your win rate? What's your win rate? Okay, you're expecting to hear 100% win rate, like 100 over 100, 100 over 100. Even AI can't get 100 over 100. Even if you bribe your way through all the matches, you can't still get 100 over 100. So anybody that tells you that you're going to get 100 over 100, you're going to get 10 over 10 uh, every single day is just a joker. It's just someone who wants to eat your money. Okay, so you surely have losses. You surely have losses. Okay, so just as you have wins, you have losses. But the brighter thing about it is that you been having your win rate is greater than your losing rate. Okay, maybe you have 6 over 10, you have 7 over 10, you have 8 over 10, like 80% win rate is still cool. 90% win rate is still cool. Okay. So, and that's the beauty about it. Okay. So, and these are the strategies I'm going to be teaching you today. Okay. How to ensure your win rate is greater than your losing rate. Okay. And I'm going to teach you these proven strategies that work. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, just put it in the comment section that you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Okay. Uh, if you can hear me, just put it loud and clear that you can hear me. Okay. So avoid chasing losses and understand odds versus probability. Bet based on value, not popularity. Not because you saw this particular game, a friend of yours just posted it on a platform, you just copied it and paste on the bet code and play. Okay, it's not just about 100% luck. You know, you need some level of luck, but you just need to put in that effort. Okay, you just need to put in that effort. Do not put in emotions. Okay, whenever you see that your emotions are coming into the games, you just pull out. That's the best time to pause. The best time to pause in sport betting is when you see that your emotions are coming in. So it's not about emotions, it's about your decision making. So you keep emotions out of your decisions, okay? And strike while the iron is hot. Okay. So avoid chasing losses. I've always said this time and times again and again. Avoid chasing losses. Okay. So uh, we're going to be doing this together. So as I said earlier on, so there are several apps I'm going to be teaching you today on how to use those apps. Okay. For example, this app is very, very important. What's the name of this app? I'm showing you my screen. If you can see the screen, just indicate that you can see the screen. Okay. So we have the the bet analyst app. We have daily bets, football predictions, and bet GPT. These apps are what are the apps we are going to be considering today. Any of these five apps. Okay, but um, very important, very important. These apps can guarantee you winnings if you can follow my leading. Okay, if you follow what how I teach you, you're going to win your games. If you go ahead and use these apps directly verbatim, I assure you you're going to lose a lot of money. Okay, so you need to listen and follow my principles. Follow how I teach you on how to use these apps. Okay, okay. I'm going to teach you how to use this. Make your start for corner bets. For corner bets. Okay, I've taught this app previously for several betting strategies, but for today, I'm going to teach you how to use that app for corner betting. Okay, so ensure you stay tuned, ensure you stay glued to your uh, phone or your laptop, wherever you are watching from. Okay, so we continue. We continue. So I opened football predictions previous. Let me open daily bets. Okay, for me to open daily bet, I love opening through my Lucky Patcher app. Okay, I love opening through my Lucky Patcher app. I got tons and tons and tons and tons of apps. Okay, I got tons and tons and tons of apps. So this is Daily Bet. You can download this app on your Play Store, but I assure you that these apps are paid apps. They are paid apps. Every of this app we're going to be using today are all paid apps. If you want to use them for free, I've taught you how to hack VIP apps for free. Check out my video on how to hack VIP apps for free. Okay, but I'll still iterate. You can use Lucky Patcher, which I just used to open this app right now to hack the app. You can also search on your Google Play, your Google. Just search for that the name of that app. Okay, and put in front of it mod. Yeah, mod. Just put in front of it mod. That's mod. Something that's been modified. Okay, so an app that has been modified, you just see it as mod. So just search for the name of that app and put mod in front of it. You're going to see if that app has been hacked or modified by somebody. Okay, so you can easily download it from there. Okay, so the name of this app is Dailybet. I think I just mentioned it, Dailybet. You could see it on Play Store and you can download it from there. Okay. So as I said earlier on, once you come in, just ensure you put it where you come from. Like this video, share this video. Okay, subscribe, ensure you're a subscriber. Okay. So this app is very, very helpful for people who want to play over 1.5, over 2.5, over 3.5. It's also helpful for goals, okay? Because the surest way to make money on sport betting is on totals. We call them totals. That's goals. Uh, Talking about goals either of the home side or the away side or of the total uh, goals for the match. Okay, so we call them totals. The totals can be for one, for two, or for the whole entire match. Okay, so uh, if you want to make serious money, you should get to understand the trick in betting on totals, on betting uh, on goals. Okay, so if you know how to bet on goals, I tell you, you are going to win a lot of money. Okay, you're going to win a lot of money.
So, and this app itself gives you hints on how on betting tips on totals, on goals over. That means for the total games for the individual teams. That's team one or team two. That's the home team side or the away team side. For example, we have this match here. This match here is Araz is an Azerbaijan Premier League game. Okay, you have Aras versus Sabah is expected to play. It has already started playing a certain, and it said here that our away team is to score goal. Okay, that is you could use it as a goal bound. Okay, you could use it as a goal bound. That means you're saying the away team is starting to score a singular goal. Okay, let's see if that team has started already. Let me log into my 1xbet account. I think this should be my personal 1xbet account. So let's check, let's see, and confirm. Uh, I think the match has started already. So let me just search for it. We have Sabah. We have Sabah. Sabah. Let me type and see if Sabah is there. Okay. We have okay, you could see they're playing 1-1 already. Away team have scored already. So you could see this app has just won us cool money. Okay. From that just won us cool money. Okay. I think because it's an agged app, so that's why it is doing like that. And I think this device is lagging somehow because of several things it's doing at the same time. Uh Okay, so let's relaunch the app and okay, I think this is what we just confirmed. We just confirmed that this Sabah Baku, as the away team, have scored. Okay, if you were to confirm this one to that Darmstadt versus Hamburger, that's the away team is expected to score. We could also confirm that. Let me open through. Let's open through the sofa score. Let's open through sofa score and confirm that. Okay, Darmstadt versus. Just search for it. Let me see the name in full. I think it's Darmstadt versus Hamburger. Okay, that this app works wonders. Okay, this app work wonders, and I've just told you that this app is called Daily Bet. Daily Bet. Let me write it right. This got it as Daily Bet. Mm, that's the name of the app, Daily Bet. Okay, so you could download it, and I've told you how to get it for free, so you don't pay any money. So if I had played this particular game here, possibly I would have won 10 odds. Okay, but it's not certain that this will ever win you game. This one is not certain. You can see this one so far has played 1-1, though you never can tell. Sabah may score two goals. They've just played for the first half. Second half is still there for them to score more goals. But rather than playing over 1.5 for Sabah, okay, if I'm the one playing this game, I just play over 0.5 for Sabah. Okay, so I try to reduce the risk so that you could win the game. And certainly Sabah Bako is going to score. And they've scored already because first half I've played 1-1 already. Okay, you could see Hamburger to score 1.5, though the match has played already. They played 4-0. Hamburger scored 4 goals. Okay, but I wouldn't have still played over 1.5. I would have played over 0.5. Okay, and that is the beauty of using this app. You try to play safe so that you win games. Okay, and remove greed. Okay, and I'm going to teach you why I say remove grid. The last one, the same thing. Taichi to score 0.5 rather than playing over 1.5. Okay, so you also have these to play. You have Trumsdalen, both team to score. You've got this also both team to score, and you've got this to also both team to score. One of the best strategy of winning uh, predictions that are BTTS both team to score is to play over 1.5 for that game. Okay, playing over 1.5 for that game is the safest and the surest way to win those games. Okay, you could play both team to score, and I'm certain that these games might actually play both team to score, but it's more certain that they are going to play 1.5. Okay, so that's great. So, and that's the beauty of this. The beauty of using each of these apps is that you could be able to select 5 games, you could be able to select 3 games uh, to get 2 odds. For example, let's imagine that you have the first game you selected is with just 1.5 odds. The next game is selected is about 1.4 odds. And the third game is selected is about 1.3 odds. Okay. So if you multiply the three of them together based on our betting calculator, it's going to give you about 2.7 odds or thereabout. Okay. You can see it's going to give me on a decimal odds of 2.73. Okay, so if your bookie uses fractional odds, I mean for parlays, you could see it's something you're making a profit of 173 over 100. Okay, or if you use the American standard, that's plus 173. So you make a lot of money if you bet, for example, if you bet $100 on the bet. Okay, so you make 173 profit. Okay, so this is one of the surest way to make money um, using these daily bets and minimizing or reducing the risk so you can win. So our first take here could be uh, what do you call it now? Tai Chi. Okay. The Tai Chi is starting around 18:30, and I said Saturday night football. So regardless of what you've played in the morning during the day, okay, I don't want to care if you've lost a lot of money, but for you coming into this channel to watch us bet live, I'm assuring you you're gonna win a lot of money with us. Okay, so just stick to following these principles I'm teaching you. You could apply it even after this session. Okay, you could apply it tomorrow. You could apply it any other day. Okay, just ensure that you follow all that is being taught of you. Okay, so we're still going to come back to this daily bets. Let's move to another one, another one. Let's move to another one. Okay, we move to bet analyst. Okay, that's this particular bet app. It's called bet analyst. That's the second strategy we're going to be treating for today. The second strategy you're going to be treating for today. Someone just asked me that which of the games are we selecting for that the daily under the daily bet strategy. Okay, which of the strategy are we using? Are we going for? Okay, um, we got Tai Chi here. That is, we got this Zinc Tai Chi, 1830. One of the things I do, there are a lot of things I do uh, before a game is being selected. Okay, there are a lot of things I do. I try to cross check time and time again. For example, if we are going for rollover games, okay, that's why a person was asking me how why are you able to go 10 days, 15 days at a stretch, because we've made millions in rollovers. Okay, how are you able to go on a stretch? How are you going to go? How are you able to go at a stretch 10 days, 15 days without losing on your 2 odds? Okay, and this is it. One is we remove, not even just reduce, we remove everything called greed, and we cross check each of those bet strategies over and over again and again. Okay, using these strategies which I've been teaching you. Okay, so if you use these strategies judiciously, okay, I assure you you're going to win a lot of bets, and you will be one of those people testifying, rendering testimonials about how bet analyzer on YouTube has actually changed their lives. Okay, so I could see if I could see Tai Chi here. Okay. but I'm certain that this Tai Chi is going to score a 0.5. Okay. Uh, where is my 1x bet? Okay, this is my 1x bet right here. Okay, so in my 1x bet, you could just Tai Chi, search for Tai Chi, search for Tai Chi, and we're going for Tai Chi to score. Okay, I think there's a match right here. So we go for away team to score. Most of the times, especially newbies, don't know how to place bets on their own. Okay, and this has been a problem for many. So, and that's the reason why they are just looking for luck, whereby they ask for just code. I mean, have you always seen some of your friends who just ask, please send me the codes, please send me the best slip code, please send me the ticket, okay? Let me just put in the ticket and place the game, not withstanding, not even understanding what how the game even came into being. Let me just play, believing on luck that uh, I'm having this faith that this game is going to click. Okay. But just as I said earlier on, that in this channel we teach you the DIY strategy, that's a do it yourself strategy. Okay. So you do it yourself, win the game, and take the credit. Okay. So total two is what I'm looking for because that's the away team side. And you can see it's 1.24 odds. Beautiful, beautiful. 1.24 odds, beautiful. And I'm looking for most of the games I'm looking for are just games that are going to give me 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. I'm okay. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. If I'm even able to see 1.2 odds in 5 different places, I'm okay. It's going to give me 2 odds. Let me cross check that in my betting calculator. Let me cross check that in my betting calculator. Um, 1.2 odds, the Pally betting 1.2 odds in um, in 5 places. Let's see what how many odds going to give us. 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. But I know you have variations. You can have 1.28, you could have 1.29, you could have 1.26, you could have 1.27. So that's just variations I know I was going to give us. It's giving me 3.3 odds. Oh, because it's even too much. I don't need 3.3 odds. I just need 2 odds. Okay. So let me just remove one here and see. Let me see. So you could see you don't need long games. You don't need 500 odds. You just need 2 odds. 2 odds every single day uh for the next 10 days is going to win you a lot of money. Just start with 2,000 bucks with whatever your currency is. Okay, you starting if you're using the euros, you start, maybe possibly you start with 50 euros. If you're in the UK, start with maybe possibly 50 pounds or whatever, or start something, start somewhere. I mean, you don't need to start big, just start moderately and see your money growing. Okay, and that's the joy thereof. Okay, so the first game right here is 1.24 odds. Okay, so we go to another strategy. Okay, we go to another strategy, and I just mentioned bet analysis, since you could make money from uh every single day from. Okay, it has a is a paid app. So just understand this, that this, okay, but I'm using it for free. Okay, so sorry to those who are the developers. Okay, I'm using it for free, so you also can use it for free. Okay, so you could see there are a lot of places here that you could enjoy from, especially these popular combinations. Okay, someone just asked again, how do you use this app for free? I've said it earlier on. Ensure you watch videos on how to hack VIP paid apps. You could hack it yourself. You can hack this app by yourself. If you don't want to stress yourself, just type the name of this app, type it on Google, and put MOD in front of it. That's MOD. That's for apps that have been modified already. Okay, you will see that you see that has been modified, but someone has done it already and put it online. So you could just download it yourself. Okay. So those are ways you can do. You could those are the two ways: do it yourself or get it from someone who has done it already. Okay. So we've got these coupons by popular demand. Okay. So for example, I'm seeing Real Valladolid versus Barcelona away and over 3.5. Okay, you have over 4.5 for PSV, see over 3.5 for Benfica. These are still the same strategies. Well, the strategy I want to bring out from here is the strategy of under. Okay, and where do I see that strategy? Right here, you got several places whereby you could get this. You could get this. Okay, I think I'm wait. Okay. Okay. This is it. This is it. Okay. So I could just simply go right here. So I'm betting on under 3 goals. Okay. This has given us the list of teams that have played under 2.5 in recent times. Okay. And I could see that Tokushima has played under 2.5. Okay, that means in their game, overall game, for 13 games under 2.5. That is that is wonderful. So Tokushima, I'm expecting that the next game for Tokushima, the surest games here are that the very first one, even from here from the winning side here, Joe or I mean, based on my testing, I've tested this time and times again that the very first one on each of these, except the draw side, okay, which I it's not certain. The win, the lost, the over 2.5, the under 2.5, the both team to score. They are having almost 99% sure to win. Okay. I mean, if you could play Joel next game, just search for Joel Taxim. Okay. That's for this. Anytime, whenever time you're watching this, it may be a different team that is having that streak. Okay. So for today, Joel Takzim is is the surest game to play. Okay, you could just tap here to look at those ones that are playing for today. But I'm seeing 7, which is not a. I love playing games that start from 10 upward. Okay, so most of these ones are just 7. Okay, for example, now this Santa Clara is certain that they're going to play under 3 goals. For most times, I just play under 3.5 to be on the safe side. Okay, okay, so Santa Clara under 3.5 because you could play all Santa Clara under 3.5. These are games for today. Okay, but possibly this Tokushima, for example, may be the next game, may be in a fortnight or possibly tomorrow. You could just search under the fixture to know when is their next game. And I think their next game is on the 6th. It's on the 6th, on a Tuesday. Okay. So it's still in the future. Okay. So Santa Clara is what you will play for today. Santa Clara, this game is bent on winning. So you could just play it as our number 2 game, Santa Clara, on 1xBet. If you are yet to register on 1xBet, I'm telling you, you are missing. Okay, just head over. I'm going to leave the link to this, or you could watch any of our videos. The links have always been there. Okay, or you could just search for uh for 1xBet online. Okay, but ensure to use promo code BETLIZER. BETLIZER is BETY BETLIZER LYZER. Okay, that's BETLYZER BETLIZER. Once you use this code, you're going to get a 200% bonus. Okay, immediately you deposit. Okay, so if you don't use this promo code, you will not get this bonus. Okay, so once you use this promo code, okay, you can just deposit immediately and you're going to be credited with double of your money. That's just the benefit of using this. So you can use it to bet on any game and still win lots and lots of money. So ensure you use this promo code BETLYZER, BETLYZER. Okay, so very important you do that. So Santa Clara, let me just search for Clara, and I don't know, is Braga. Okay, I won't go for this game. The reason is because Braga is known to scoring very well. So I won't go for the under 3.5 for this game. This is just based on experience, okay? Just based on experience. So you may ask some questions later on why I decided to skip that. Okay. So you could go for the next one, or possibly best still, you go for those leagues that barely score goals. Portugal, though, sometimes, Italy sometimes, but Uruguay, I could just go for this Montevideo. I think that's the next one in line there. Go for this Montevideo. Georgia is a no-no because for me to go on for this particular game, I need to do a little more research. Okay, but because we are just doing this on the fast pace, so that's why I just ignored it. That doesn't mean that Santa Clara versus Braga may necessarily play under 3.5. You may play it, you may stake this game and play it under 3.5, but just to be on the safer side, for you watching me, I will just say that we skip that particular game. So we're going to play Montevideo, that Uruguayan game, Montevideo for under 3.5. Montevideo, um, think should be this game. I think this should be the, is it this game? Uh, Club Montevideo Nacional. It's not it. We have Rack. I need to get the name. Okay, this is it. Racing should be this. Okay, should be this. So I can see rack something rack there. So we play under 3.5. The odds seems very small. Oh god, 1.1. Okay, so let's move further. Let's move further. That's just the trick. That's just the trick I wanted us to look at from that end. From that end. The other trick here under this the VIP games. For example, this is if I click on this, it's showing me some of their own predictions. But the way I predict mine is to open directly and predict personally. Okay, for example, I look at this game here. We got um, I'm going to do a special video on this app for those who are curious on how to use this app. Okay, I'm going to do a special video on this. Okay, I've won a lot of money on this app, and I won't want you to go and use this is their VIP side, and you could see this particular game lost. Away team won. Okay, for me, I won't have played this game because of some reasons here. There are some reasons which I saw here that are inconsistent, okay, which won't make me to play the game, okay. But there are several others that you could play. I'm going to teach that one on a separate time, maybe tomorrow when we hold this live class again. They just be strictly on this the strategy. Okay, so so for this particular app, just under 2.5, and we are over. Okay, so we go to another one, which is the very first one I opened. Okay, we're gonna be very fast about this. Okay, we're gonna be very fast about this. Okay, we're gonna be very fast about this. Uh, this also is a VIP app, and it's called Football Predictions. Okay, uh, I've told you how to download each of these apps for free. You could either download it from the Play Store, then hack it yourself using Lucky Patcher. Just head over the uh, to the video where I explained that, or There are several others. Okay, there's this particular app also I use, but I've not done the video. What's the name of the app again? I don't know if it's here. Um, I think I used to use that app very well. It's the MT Manager. I use that app very well to hack video hack apps, but you may not have that luxury of time to hack the apps yourself. You even be confused. So, but there are a lot of persons that have the time to hack this app and put the mode apps online. So you could just type, search for the name of the app, put in MOD in front of it, okay, search for it, and you're going to see it. Okay, for example, let me see. Let me just do an example. Let me do an example. Let me do an example. We got what is the name of that? Bet GPT. I think GPT. So you could just bet GPT MOD. That's the other one I think that's the one I opened the other time. You could see the name of that app is Bet GPT, but you could see that there are people who have done those apps. Okay, you can see this here. Um, Bet Predictor MOD. Okay, that's not the app itself. This is Bet GPT betting tips. Okay, so you could just search for the name of that app and you see it there to download. And there are a lot of people on Telegram who does mode apps. You could just go on Telegram, search for MOD or something like that, mode apps, MOD apps, and you will see them with several apps that have been hacked already. So you could just download there. They didn't pay me for advertisement, so that's why I'm just giving it to you on a platter. So just go and do the findings yourself. Okay. So for today, okay, this is another app here, football predictions. So this is May 3. Okay, this is May 4. That's for tomorrow. Okay, but let's just open for today because it's just for Saturday. Okay. Um, there are a lot of games that has been played already, and there are few of them that are yet to be played. One of the strategy I use in playing this game is of two different forms. Okay, I could select um, the very first 10 minutes. There's what they call 10 minutes draw. There's what they call 15 minutes draw, 20 minutes draw. You could get each of this strategy from this app also. Okay, you could also get straight wins from this app. For example, if I see games that are 3-0 from the score predictions here, I could just go for a straight win for that because it's having high chances of winning. Once I see something like 1-1-0-0 from this app, there's high chances that or 1-0, okay, 1-0, 1-1, 0-0. There are high chances they're going to play 10 minutes draw. There are high chances they're going to play 15 minutes draw, okay, 1-0, 1-1, uh, 0-0. Okay, that's no goal. Okay, so once I see, especially no goal, 0-0, oh, first 15 minutes draw is certain for that game. Okay, so you could just play with this. That is the strategy I'm picking from this. So you can see I'm ignoring everything right here. I'm ignoring these something right here. I'm ignoring them and I'm looking at the score predictions. Okay, so 1-1, 1-1. Each of these are first 50 minutes draw targets. Okay, so these are just options, but I still need to look at the particular league that I'm picking to ensure that I don't make mistakes. Okay, so I cannot play one. I cannot see maybe Arsenal versus possibly Wolverhampton, and I saw 1-1 here, and I'm going to play first 15 minutes draw. That is madness. Okay, so you need to be able to correlate the league that has the 1-1 to before you select it. So if it's a league that score a lot of goals, maybe Australia, and you see 1-1 there, or you see 2-2 there, and you're going to play first 15 minutes draw, then just be ready for that sleep to become red. Okay, so very important that you need to cross check before playing. So I saw 1-1-1-1 here for this particular game. That's Riestra, Godoy, the Argentina games. perfect for 15 minutes, first 15 minutes draw. Okay, Sarmiento versus San Lorenzo. You could even decide to focus on only this strategy to get your two odds for the day. You can focus on this 15. And the funny thing about this particular, their odds are always ranging between 1.25 and 1.3 odds. That's the shock. Okay, let's just confirm that. You have Deportivo Riestra versus Godoy. Okay, let's just check that. Let's check that immediately and see if what I'm saying is actually true. Riestra. So let me just search for Riestra. Uh, Riestra. Okay, this is Riestra versus Godoy. Okay, I've selected some games to show uh, up. Um, let's see if that game is here. We've got draw goal interval. Okay, I think this is it here. Goal interval. That's if you are used as you. I believe you've downloaded the app for 1xBet and you've registered using the promo code. Ensure the promo code is BetLizer. Okay, so you can see the odds for this year is 1.2 for 1 to 15 minutes draw. That's no goal for the very first 15 minutes. It's just 1.2 for this particular game. Okay, sometimes I can just select. Okay, I think most of these ones are just 1.2, but at least you are certain, you are guarantee of at least 1.2 odds. Yeah, there is very unlikely to see the odds to be less than 1.2. Okay, so if you don't have time, if you don't have time to start searching what's the name of this league, you don't have time. One of the another ways I do is that once I see the winning, the home team and the away team odds, the home team and away team odds must be reading two odds and three odds, or two odds and two odds. Okay, at least two odds and two odds. It gives you that assurance that this game will come. If the odds are greater than 1.3, you need to beware. The odds are greater than 1.3, you need to beware of that particular game. Okay, so the odds should be in between 1.2 and 1.3. Okay, so it must not be more than 1.3. Once it's more than 1.3, you need to put in some faith before that game will come through. Okay, but with 1.2 odds, I'm certain that this game is going to come through. Okay, so we move to another one. So that's the strategy about this. I don't want to spend more time in this particular strategy. I don't want to spend more time in this particular strategy. Okay. So if you have questions about that, just keep it and you ask those questions. I'm going to respond to you. Okay. I'm going to respond to you. Okay. So the last we've done three or four. Okay, we've even done about four strategies, even when I promised just three strategies. We've done four strategies. So we're going to look at the bonus strategy. The bonus strategy. Let me open that file I started with. I think I started with a file. So let's check in through that file and know if we are still right on track with the content of this live series. Okay, if you have gotten value, just put in value in the comment section. Just put in value. I've got some gift for you. I've got some gift for you. So put in value. I want to know where you are from. I want to know where you're from. Okay, I want to know where you're from. Okay, so okay, I think we've treated most of the content of this series. Okay, so we'll be looking at the bonus tip, and I said the bonus tip categorically is the corner bets. Is the corner bets. Okay, so let's look at how to uh, how to bet corners. How to bet corners. Let's look at how to bet corners. Okay, and said specifically that I'm going to use this particular app. In the beginning of this video, I said I'm going to use this particular app to bet corner bet. Okay, make your start. Make your start. You could download this app on on your on your Google Play Store, Apple, whichever. Just search for it, and you can find it. Okay. Oh, I'm just opening this app today. So let's dive in deep on how to do this. The very first one here is Argentina. I think we've played this game already. I could also use this. The funny thing about all this is that most of these strategies, if you're a sport betting professional, if you're a good punter, most of this app you just only need one app or two to be able to predict your games every single. You don't need multiple apps. You just need one or two to predict your games for the day. Okay, so for example, this make your start. I can use only make your start to predict the games for the day. I could use it to predict for my under 0.5 in first 15 minutes. That means, I mean, no goal in first 15 minutes, 15 minutes draw. I could use this app also. So this app is multifunction. Each of the apps I've taught you today are multifunctional apps. Okay. But I just deliberately just pick one or two from each of those apps. Each of those apps are loaded. They are loaded. Okay. They are loaded. So, but for this app, I just want to teach you the corner betting trick, the corner betting strategy here. Okay, so once I get the app, I open any of the game. The thing about this, you need to start searching them one after the other. So I will scroll. If you see, it started with there are paid apps also, but you don't need to even register for the paid. You don't need it at all. Registering or paying for the app is madness. Okay, you don't need it. What has been provided for you is enough to make money. Okay, so we have general, we have goals. Um, okay, this still on this is still on the bonus. So I'll before I jump through this, let me just let me just it's a strategy, it's a trick I'm going to teach specially one of these days so that we can make money together. Once I see all these to be 100%, when I see all this to be 100%, okay, you can see where I marked from boating to score to over 2.5. Once I see it to be 100%, it's certain that that game is going to play boating to score and over 2.5. It's just certain they're going to play both teams to score and over 2.5. Or better still, you just play over 1.5. You don't want to stress yourself. Just play over 1.5 and leave that particular game. But it's certain they're going to play both teams to score and over 2.5. This is just a trick I've used over time. Okay. So, but I'm talking about what we're talking about for today. Okay, corners. So you scroll to game corners. Okay, so we just target game corners. Okay, make your stats is the name of this app. Okay, make your stats. Okay, make your stats. So look at game corners. So you now target that this both this side here and this side here must be 100. Okay, so once this side here is 100%, let's say this side here is 100%, here is 100%, it's certain they're going to play over 7.5 corners. Okay, the certainty is around 80% assured. But once you're having that here is 8.5, 8.5, 100% at 7.5, 100% at 8.5, the probability of they winning the game at over 7.5 is at 95% assured. The probability of they playing 8.5 is at about 75% assured. If it moves to 9.5, this 9.5 here at 100%, 7.5 is guaranteed 100%. 8.5 is guaranteed at 98% or thereabouts. 9.5 is still shaky. So these are the things you need to look out for once you are using this particular app for this. You can also go for the first half corner tips. Okay, the same thing is what you're going to look out for in the corner tips. You have this FH. FH here means first half. Okay, FH means first half, and SH means second half. So the same strategy is what you're going to look out for. Just check out that both the left hand side and the right hand side must be 100% for you to bet over 2.5 for second half or the same thing as this 100%, 100, it must be 100%, must be writing 100% at both the left and the right before you play your that particular game. Okay, so if I'm seeing 100% at the left here, 100% at the right here, I'm going to play over 3.5 first half corner game. Okay, so you just search for that. Okay, because of time, I want you to ask questions. I just want to take questions. So just type your questions so that I can be able to read those questions. Okay, just type those questions. Just type those questions. So as we select the games, as we select the games, uh, I will select the games. Just type the questions. Okay. So I believe, I believe, I believe we are getting value for this. I believe we are getting value for this. Uh, I believe we are getting value for this. Okay. I believe we are getting value for this. I think we are moving at a fast pace. Just about 3 persons is right on deck. Okay, so you see what's the name of the app. I think I've answered those questions. The name of the app has been answered. Okay, um, the name of those apps has been answered. So if you want me to go through over each of those apps, we treated we treated the first one. There is the Daily Bet app. Go search for it on Play Store. They are all on Play Store. Each of those apps are all on Play Store. Daily Bet. Let me just search Daily Bet. You have Daily Bet. You see, there's the first one on this, but they are paid apps. So this I'm using it for free. I'm not using the one installed. I'll be directly installed from Play Store here. Okay, I add to use the mod function, I think, for this particular one. Okay, so the same thing for the other ones. I'm trying to answer the questions that I see. So once you have any question, just put it there. I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to answer those questions. If it's a question on strategies, I'm going to answer them right away. So just put those questions there right away. Okay. The second one that we treated was the bet analysis. The bet. Okay. I think it's the bet GPT. The bet GPT. The same thing. You could just search for it. Bet GPT is going to give you bet GPT. They're all on Play Store, but they are paid apps. So most of those functions I'm teaching you, or I've just taught you, you may not be able to access them except you hack those app. So if you want to know how to hack those app, just watch the video I've done previously using Lucky Patcher, or you just type on your Google and or on Telegram, just search for those mode apps either on Google or Telegram. You have people who have hacked those apps previously and are using them. Okay, so the other ones we have. I think I've mentioned this. I've mentioned this. I've mentioned the first one. That's this. I've mentioned Daily Bet. I've mentioned Bet GPT, Bet Analysis app. Okay, you can use Lucky Patcher. I mean, hacking with Lucky Patcher is much more easier. You could see how most of these app are lagging because I'm using the mod app. If you use your Lucky Patcher, you may not have those problems. Okay, so Bet Analysis, the same vein, you could just search on your Play Store or your Apple, whichever you're using. Bet Analysis, and you're going to have those app right there. You can see these are the apps. Okay, I think I've just seen it. This is it. These are the apps. Okay, and the last one there is, I think, is something predictions or thereabout. Let me see. That's football predictions. Okay, so let's search for that football predictions. Uh, well, seems the possibly it has been changed. I will try and look at what to do, because there are a lot of names here, football predictions. So it will, depending on the name of the of the uh, of the developer. Let me see if it's something I can fish out from here. Um, because you know them by their logo. Okay, so I would not to make waste time. I am going to look for how this particular app, and I'll put a name and a description after this video, after this live session. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to get that for you. Okay, it's been a long time I did this, so I may not be able to remember now right away. So, but I will do that. I will do that. Uh, that exercise. I'm going to give myself that exercise to do, and I will revert back to you. Okay. So let me look for more questions. Okay. Some say I have just joined. I have just joined. Okay. Value. I, I mean, as you join, I said something. Just put in hello, hello, I. Okay. Okay. What's the name of this app? I've answered it. Okay. Wherever you're chatting from, just put it right there. Okay, you're chatting from Nigeria, you're chatting from uh India, wherever you're chatting from, just put it right there. Okay, so I'm very happy that you joined us, regardless of the fact that several persons joined and they left in the middle. Checking through my other device here, someone messaged me that you decide to go and download. You can now rewatch again. And you are able to to get going. Okay. So I think that will be all. If there are no more questions, okay, someone just asked me, you don't use AI for analyzing. Okay, there are a lot of. Tomorrow we are going to use another different strategies altogether. Okay, maybe you just want me to use the AI. I think I opened one of the okay. I think I taught Jackson 2.0 previous time. Taught Jackson 2.0 the previous time, and I think this is Jackson app here. And a lot of persons there. I mean, out of 10 persons that used the app, for example, out of 10, about 8 persons were very happy. 2 persons were not happy because they didn't get the result they wanted. Okay, so and that is the joy of it, is that at least it worked for 8 persons. 2 persons, that 80%, it worked for 80%. 20% didn't get it rightly, possibly due to one thing or the other, not being able to use their prompt rightly. I gave an example of using prompt. Okay, so but it's not a yardstick. It's just you interacting. It's called generative AI. So you being able to interact with the AI yourself is what makes it joyful. Is what makes you get the required result you're looking for. So just the same way you are chatting with your friends, just chat with the AI. Oh, I'm gonna have this particular match. Let's say Liverpool versus Arsenal. Okay, that is the match for today. So you're asking the AI, look into this match for me, into their stats, and help me confirm what the result is going to be. I mean, just search for just ask questions from the AI, and the AI is going to answer you. So tomorrow we're going to look at that particular strategy using Jackson and other strategies. If you want me to do that tomorrow, if you want us to do the same thing we did tonight, tomorrow, just put it in the comment section that tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m. tomorrow, we need to trash another strategy. So I'm going to pick another 3 strategies. I think we did 4 or 5 today. I promised to do only 3 and select 3 short games, but we did about 5 today. Okay. So, anyways, tomorrow we're going to look at another strategy. Possibly we're going to look at maybe correct score, maybe Jackson. So whichever, I mean, just put it in the comment section which of the strategies you want us to look at for tomorrow. Okay. Just put it in the comment section those strategies you want us to look at. I'm going to select maybe the top 3 or the top two, whichever, and add to others. Okay, just put it there. Just put it there. Uh, just put it there. Okay. So tomorrow is going to be blast. It's going to be a blast tomorrow. Let me read those. Let me read those. Okay. Okay. So you don't use AI. Okay. I just joined. Okay. So just put it in the comment section so that I can be able to read through. It's a nice. Which market option is the safest? I started this with the over 1.5. Okay. You could just go back to that particular app I used. That's that daily bet I used. I told you that the safest bet options you could go for are totals. Totals. We call them totals. The reason is because it could be the goals for the home side, or the goals for the or away side, or the goals for the total match. Okay, so they are called totals. So the totals are goals. Okay, yeah, so it could also be both him to score, okay, or both him not to score. So there are totals, and so you could see, if you notice, you see that everything we've been doing for today are centered on totals. Even the 15 minutes draw is still under totals. I'm saying that the very first 15 minutes there will not be a goal. Okay, they're still totals. So I'm saying to the total goal in the very first 15 minutes is zero goals. Okay, very very sure to win. If you follow what I just explained to you, okay, they are very sure to win, especially that first 15 minutes draw. Very sure to win. Could decide to go on goal bounce. Goal bounce, uh, they are those strategies you use, which are the same thing as the a home team or the away team to score at least one goal. If I'm going for goal bounce, 1 to 3 plus, meaning I'm saying that the left team or the left team or the right team, that's the home team or the away team, is to score at least one goal and maximum of 3 goals and above. I could decide to say goal bounce of 2 to 5. I'm saying that that team, maybe the away team or the home team, or the total score should be 1.5 and above. Okay, so any of the strategies are they are very certain to win if you follow the principles all right. Okay, so if you want to play based on what other punters have predicted, okay, I've just given you these apps to use. Okay, I've given you these apps to use to guide you, because there are tons of games every single day. So checking them one after the other and following these strategies, checking them one after the other, you may even lose insight and do mistakes. It affects me very well. For example, I'm using a particular strategy, get to a time I grow weary and I will not know when I make mistake. It is after when there's a particular game I played about, it's a long sleep, about either 15 or thereabout. A game I predicted to that maybe the home team is to score a goal. I didn't know I did. I put a away team that have not even scored a goal for the past 10 games. I don't even know when I selected the away team. So because it's a long game, you have been picking them one after the other. You may grow weary. So, but having people who have done these things for you already, you can now select their games and then follow the strategy to re analyze the game. So, for example, I just have 10 games to analyze. It makes it much more easier for me to work on those 10 games than when I'm working on over 100 games at a go. Okay, so that's the usefulness of using these apps, using other people's resources, using other people's ideas, and then following the strategies uh, right on deck. Okay, so I don't know if I answered your questions. If I answered your questions rightly. I answered your questions rightly. I wanted us to look at that. Okay. Okay. So for the person that says you want to, um, so these are those games you could just play, and that's from the app that I said. So I'm going to be rounding up for today, and I believe you got value. I believe you got value. If I didn't answer your question, just ensure that you are right here tomorrow, the same time, the same time tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Just ensure you are right here, same time tomorrow. Okay, so that I can see someone said AI strategy should be the best for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to look into adding the Jackson 2.0 AI and other forms of AIs in predictions of bets. Okay, and I assure you that you will be grateful for that. You're going to get value. So, as I said earlier on, ensure that you are right on track, that you are here at 5 p.m. And I mentioned this very important, that you avoid chasing losses. I'm repeating this over again and again. Avoid chasing losses. Okay, never bet more than 5 to 10% of your bankroll. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. All my my team members have not lost. How someone was telling me, was it a few days ago, was like, he has never won money on sport betting before. I was like, this is serious. This is serious. I know of someone, a friend who is an Indian. He has lost between in the last 5 months. He has lost over $3,000. I'm telling you, dollars USD. Has lost over $3,000. And I was like, how are you and you still playing the games with luck? You're not following the strategies of of sport betting. How on earth will you lose over $3,000 within 5 months? Oh my god. When you're supposed to have made times two of that or times three of that within the same 5 months, if you stay. I mean, those who trade forex, for example, who trade all these cryptocurrencies, they have strategies. They work on indicators. They work on several things that makes them make money. The risk on each of these things are very, very high. So, not trading trading based on luck is tantamount to losing all your money. So you want to make a lot of money, then you need to follow the strategies and follow them strictly. If you follow them strictly, I bet it with you, you will make tons and tons of money every single week. I'm not saying it just just like that. I'm saying it based on experience. I'm saying it because I have a command in this industry. So you need to take this very, very serious. Follow the strategy, do it yourself, and you're going to make a lot of money. I tell you the truth. You're going to make a lot of money. So, so, so don't forget. I'm reading the last year. Don't forget. Like this video if you get value. Subscribe to this channel. Drop a comment with your thoughts or questions. Drop a comment and let's roll. Let's roll together. If you've not joined our Telegram channel, ensure you join. I've not been serious about posting on that channel. Last time we made serious money on that channel, even though it's a free channel, we made serious money there. Okay, so if you decide also to enjoy my premium services, you want to enjoy my premium offers such that I will train you personally. You want to get my personal trainings, you want to get my personal predictions. Okay, it will just cost you just few bucks, possibly around $20 to $30 or thereabouts. I think presently it's about $20 for you to get those premium offers personally, to join my inner circle. Okay, so that is just by the way. That's just by the way. You can also join our WhatsApp channel as a channel or community. Okay, I will also try to leave that link in the description space after this live video gets uploaded. Okay, So shout out to every single persons that joined in this live session. I really love you. I mean, thumbs up to you guys. Okay, tomorrow just be here. I have a particular bonus for the first person who joined. Okay, I'm going to keep track of the very first person that joined this session tomorrow. There's a particular bonus for such a person. So ensure you are here, be one of the first persons to join, and stay true to the end. Okay, so love you guys, and bye bye.